Just how in doubt did that win feel late in the fourth quarter before you guys kind of pulled it out?
I'm sorry, say that again, please.
Just how in doubt did that win
Well,
feel late in the fourth quarter when South Dakota pulled ahead?
I don't doubt, you felt momentum shifting, of course, and some big plays happening. But, we were so close so many times that you're kind of hoping and that it's going to click a little bit. And I don't know, we talk about playing 60 minutes and competing and doing those things. So we took advantage of it. And I don't know, I don't know what the word doubt is, but I understand what you're asking. But I guess the biggest thing is how proud I am of this group, to battle back that late in the game, battle back when the momentum really shifted. And especially what they've been through. Not, we've talked about it a lot, as you know, and then, since the last time this program's won a football game. So for them to do it in that style, I think is, very fitting, and I hope it's something we'll build upon.
Were you expecting the on-field party right after the win?
I did. Somebody, one of our sports dad, Grant Murray, our director of player personnel, just said something to me right before. He goes, "They may storm the field or something, so just be careful or whatever." But no, it's great. I thought our fans were great. I thought the student body was awesome. I mean, that was you know. I haven't been a part of that in a very long time, and I really want to thank them and all our fans for their support, and hopefully they'll continue to come out and support us, because they did make a factor in things, and it's exciting, and it's exciting to see our students and fans kind of get behind this football team.
What did you like most about the defense tonight? I mean, they really carried you, especially in the first half.
Yeah, I thought we played well up front. I just liked the way the passion that they played with. We talked about playing with motors and doing things and giving great effort and straining, and good things are going to happen. I thought I'm trying to look at the stats here as we talk, but again, I thought it was an excellent performance. Both teams didn't light it up yardage wise, but at the same time, we got a lot of key stops when we needed to. And again, those are all confidence builders as we go through things.
Hey, Lance, wanted to ask you about quarterback play today and Jason Bean. I know you'll have to review the film on a lot of it, but anything stand out just from his performance immediately, or anything that maybe validated some thoughts you had in naming him the starter?
Well, I think everyone sees, it's for much like the program, like our offense, there's going to be a work in progress and a lot of different things. But his athleticism is something, his speed and quickness when he does decide to keep the ball. I think he has a strong arm. I thought he made some nice throws. I mean, he's 17 for 26 on the day. But again, there's some things that we have to clean up and help him out on it. But again, for him to get a chance to play in this offense under these circumstances, I think will give us something to move forward with.
Does it give you more confidence just the poise he showed on that final drive?
Yeah, I think the poise he showed all day. He's a pretty flatline guy a lot of times. He doesn't show, his highs aren't real high and his lows aren't low, and sometimes that you really need that from that position. And like you said, we had some big time conversions when we needed them, and you said especially there late there in the drive.
Lance, just big picture, however you got it, what does a win do for this program?
Yeah, right now we're not going to get concerned about style points and things like that. We need to get a win, okay? And I'm not, from where we're at and trying to get at least a baseline of where we're at as a program in a lot of different ways. The limited time that we've been together. Like someone said, really take the 15 practices and put them in as what should have been our spring ball, and then 10 more practices, we should be about not even halfway through camp. So, and then you're always, concerned about how you tackle and do things because of lives, really on both sides of the ball. But I thought we tackled pretty well tonight for the most part. But again, getting a victory was first and foremost right now, and as I said, then we go get on the film and work to get better.
Hey Lance, I think a couple coaches picked you up after that fourth down got knocked down.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Quan Drake. I think Quan Drake, and I don't know. Somebody else I didn't even see. I don't know. Heck, I didn't do anything, so I don't know why they picked me up. They probably should have picked one of the guys up that made a play there late. But very nice. Again, the enthusiasm. It's again flattering. Like I said, this is about a program, not about a coach, and we're going to work to build on this. But to see the excitement, even from the staff members and everyone, really what it was and the excitement there will always be memorable.
Hey Lance, I was wanting to know if you could talk about Lawrence Arnold.
Yeah, Lawrence had a heck of a game. Lawrence hasn't practiced a ton. He was in limited up until like Tuesday, I think. Had a shoulder injury, but through camp, missed a little bit of the early part of camp, then came back, was doing well. But you see a length at the position that he gives. He's got athleticism to go make plays. Very confident. Everyone talked to me a little bit about him when he got here that he showed flashes last year, and he's just one of the many, I think, really talented young receivers that we have in this program that we have to keep developing.
What do you make of the way Caleb Taylor's played, stepping up for Sam Burt whenever he went down?
Yeah, a lot of guys stepped up there. Losing Sam was definitely disappointing. I feel really bad for him. But to see a bunch of guys step up, Caleb Taylor being one of those, really proud of those guys, proud of the way we played really in the whole front. Again, transitioning to a new defense, all those things. For us to have a chance to play that way, and again, trying to gave up, 260 some yards in our first game. I've really proud of that.
And Kyron made that big play off the edge with the sack and the forced fumble. He was also a leading tackler today. What do you make of his performance and overall just the performance of the D-line?
Again, D-line I thought had a very good night. Kyron Johnson's our most athletic defensive lineman. He's got great twitch. He can come off the edge. He's got a great motor, and we're going to need that from him all year. And again, he stepped up when we needed to. A couple of those times, ball got on the ground. It seemed like it laid there for about 5 seconds. And but all in all, though, to have somebody that can do that, we're definitely gonna need that as we progress through the season.
Hey Lance, in the interest of that baseline that you're talking about, what'd you make of your O-line tonight, and where do they need to go from here?
Well, obviously we didn't run the ball the way we had hoped. I'm not going to make any statements without watching the film about where we're going to need to run the ball a little bit better. I think we had 1 sack. Pass protection seemed to be okay. And things, to be a better offensive football team, we're going to need to play better as a whole unit and do some things. But again, it gives us an idea what we have to work on and some things. We had some guys banged up. Colin Grunhardt's missed a long time. He really gutted it out tonight. Malik Clark went down during the game, so we're kind of mixing and matching in some units there. But again. If you look at the total production of things, I know every one of them, and Scott Fuchs would say the same, that we need to get better there, and I'm confident we will.
You have time for 2 more?
You've spoken a lot about the details, the stuff that you really care about, I guess never being satisfied. But were there things about today, maybe penalties, maybe something else that stuck out to you maybe during the game that you'd really like to get back and focus on?
Yeah, our penalties early in the game were we get a penalty on the far side receiver. Trevor Wilson moves and the ball's not even going his direction. I mean, that's one of those things of focus and things like that. There's a couple other of those type that I thought we had in the first half that really kind of stymied us a little bit that we have to get better at, and we will. I'm confident we will. And we had a face mask penalty that was tough, and I thought the holding call was didn't really get a great look at that, but all the rest, I think, were more ones that would probably be correctable in focus and things like that, and we will.
Hey, Lance.
Also, go ahead, Justin.
I was just going to ask you, Lance, the 4th and 1 you guys went for with the sneak. What did you see from the spot, and did you think about challenging there?
You probably read my mind on the spot, so I can't really talk about it, but you must have saw something too. Yeah, I thought it was tough. Okay, but where we were at timeouts and things, but yeah, I tried to be aggressive twice on 4th down, came up short. That's on me. I guess we got one other time, but yeah, I thought it was a safe call. I thought that's a hard ball to spot though. Anytime it's in the middle of that, but I'll have to try to take better looks at it off the TV copies and our film tomorrow.
All right, thanks everyone. We'll be right up with players.
All right, thank you everyone.
Hey Lawrence, can you kind of describe the pressure of that late drive and that late score that you make to put you guys ahead?
That drive was really a momentum change. It was really just me going out there, being a playmaker, doing what my team needed the most. I feel like my team needed us to make a play and playmakers step up when it's time for us to step up. So I just appreciate Jason Bean throwing me the ball and believing in me to get me up and believing that I score a touchdown.
And what did you see on that play? Because obviously you had to kind of make a play at the end to make sure you got in the end zone.
On that play, I seen that the corner was playing off. That was in the cover 3 type look. And I knew that Kawami Lester was going to get the safety out of there, the way I had a one-on-one matchup. So I just wanted to take advantage of that matchup. And I always go by make a man miss, make the first guy miss. So I just went by that, and I lived by that.
How much did that game kind of feel in doubt when South Dakota went ahead? That's a pretty tough spot for you guys to be in, but you guys responded.
I feel like we was never in doubt about us coming back and being able to push through. It's always a momentum change in the game, and it's just about how we respond. And I feel like we never look back thinking that, we can't come back or we can't push through this. I feel like we knew what we had to do, and we stayed focused on the long-term goal.
What did you see from your quarterback today?
Electric. He playmaker. Jason Bean, he different. That's all I seen. He make plays. He can run the ball, throw the ball. He's a smart quarterback.
Seemed like a couple of times, especially by the end zone, he really locked in on you as his target. What is it about your game that you think gives him that trust in you to just get you the ball?
Just being able to go up and make plays and being trustworthy. That's really what the biggest thing is when it comes down to a quarterback and receiver. It's just like playing throw and catch in the backyard. It's just you got to be trustworthy. You got to be able to be reliable.
How good, I guess, does this feel given kind of what you went through last year, right? Not having the chance to play as much, obviously, as you wanted and dealing with stuff kind of, on the field and off the field, just injury-wise. How good did this all feel to get back out there and be able to make some of those big plays?
It felt great just to be back out there on the field in that atmosphere and that environment with my team, just to be able to come out and just help us get a dub. I feel like we all played a big part in that, and it played a big part to me. It felt real good.
Lawrence, like with Jason earning that starting job, when do you feel like Jason later in that spot?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, when did you feel like Jason earned that starting quarterback spot? When did you feel like that moment happened?
I feel like all of our quarterbacks have potential to do whatever they put their mind to do as far as playing in the game. Jason, he really stuck out in practice and fall camp. All of our quarterbacks stuck out to me, so it was really, I know it was a hard pick for our coaches to pick who was going to be the starting quarterback.
Hey, Lawrence, Coach said, you've been battling some stuff through fall camp, and they were even worried a little bit about you. Just talk about what you fought through to be out there on the field.
I was recovering from a shoulder surgery from last year, and I kind of had a little shoulder ache. It wasn't nothing too bad, something that I knew I was going to play through. It wasn't something that was just going to slow me down. So that's really what had happened at practice, but I knew there was something I was gonna play through, something I was gonna push through, and I wasn't gonna give up on my team.
Hey, LJ, what did Coach say to you guys afterwards, and what was the locker room celebration like?
The locker room celebration was great. Coach was just happy to be out here coaching. We appreciate him for coming here and leading us in the right direction in this program.
All right. Thanks, everyone. We have a couple more players coming up.
Thank you.
Great job, man. That was a great last answer.
Yeah, on that play, it was kind of a forwards type of look, and I had a similar play earlier in the game where the guy kind of let off of me, and I kind of found a window. So knowing that, I did the same thing on that play, found that window too, just kind of settled down, and Jason found me.
How did you guys kind of manage the pressure of that late game situation? Because obviously once you're down, the outcome is not guaranteed, and you guys really had to execute late. How did you feel like everybody handled that given the situation?
I think we all handled it really well. Before the game, Coach K, one of his key points to doing as well as we can is respond. And I think we did that in a major way. And obviously, you saw what happened. We were able to be successful.
Can you tell us a little bit about just Jason Bean and his performance and what maybe you thought stood out about the way he carried you guys tonight?
Yeah, he did a really great job. Running and passing. He seemed to find his stride, and he did a really good job. And as a leader, he's getting there, and so he's been doing a really great job since he's stepped in.
And how important was that late score in the second quarter to kind of just give you guys something? Because before that, in the first half, the offense was kind of struggling, but that seemed to give you guys a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, I mean, getting in there and getting points, I mean, that's absolutely crucial to the confidence of our offense, getting in there, scoring. LJ made a really great play, and so, we didn't have the offensive day we were hoping to have, but we certainly did enough to win the game.
Hey, Mason, when did you guys find out that Jason was going to be the starter?
All the quarterbacks were getting reps, and it was kind of like Jason just kind of started taking a little bit more, and he just seemed to be really, really comfortable with the system we were running. So, it's no surprise. The guy's been working really hard to fit this offense, so he's been doing a really great job.
Yeah. Was there a moment where they even told you guys, or did they just kind of leave it at that and hey, he's doing more and more?
They never implicitly told us that Jason was going to be, but you just kind of got that feeling that he was going to, just because the hole he was starting to get on the offense. He was making plays. Obviously, he's really, really fast, so you just kind of started to get that sense that he was going to be our guy.
Yeah. What do you think this win means to Coach Leipold?
I mean, it's the first one, and it's a home game. You got to win that one. It's a way to set the tone for his coaching career here, and I'm really happy we were able to pull that one out for the win.
All right, thanks, everyone.
What did you think of Lawrence Arnold tonight? He obviously, made two super clutch plays for you guys in that you had to have, and I feel like he's a guy who people were excited about last year, and then he obviously had the injury. Just how good is it to have him back and performing?
I mean, yeah, he's done a great job responding. Like you mentioned last year, he had some struggles with injuries, but now he's getting out there, and he did a really, really great job tonight. Being reliable, being that guy, especially down in the red zone, to have Jason have that guy. So he did an incredible job tonight.
Hey Mason, a lot of reaction on Twitter on the one-hand catch. Take me through that.
Well, it was just kind of another one of those vertical plays, and I was just running, and reactions just took over. Just kind of threw my hand out there and hoped for the best, and it worked. So I mean, it looked really cool, but not a whole lot went into that. That's not something you practice every day.
Is that your best catch you made in the game?
Do what?
Is that the best catch you've made in the game?
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely. That's purely reactionary. I don't know if I could replicate that again.
I wanted to ask you about Trevor Cardell too. We saw him get used a good amount today. What's he shown maybe behind the scenes that's given him that opportunity to get on the field like that?
One thing especially has been his work ethic. Obviously everyone knows he's a baseball and a football player, but when he's at football, just even these past couple months, you've seen him take off and getting extra work in every single day, and he's always constantly learning the playbook, texting coach saying, what can I do to be better, and he's done a really great job, and I think you saw that tonight.
Okay, thanks everyone. A couple more players coming up.
Thank you guys.
Great job.
Didn't say it.
Can you kind of walk us through the pressure situation of that final drive with you guys are down and you have to have a score to go ahead? Just what's it feel like when you guys are out there? What's the confidence level, and how do you think everybody handled it?
First off, I think we all handled it great. Being at the quarterback position, I think that's kind of the position that you want to be in. Not being down, but you want to be in that position to where you can lead your team. Lead a whole school, and lead them to a great dub.
Hey, Jason, we heard, I guess, just a little bit about how this battle sort of got settled with you getting one more reps. Was there a moment where you knew for sure, hey, I'm going to be the starter, I'm going to get to start that first game?
Yeah, I knew earlier in the week. Coaches told me, but just still coming in every day. Like we're having a position all week. Just trying to get better each day. Still competing, still learning from Miles and Jalen. Those are two great guys. I'm blessed to have them in the quarterback room with me. This whole fall camp, it was great competing with them. I'm just blessed that they're here. They were helping me all night long on the sideline. With coverages and what they were seeing. So I'm just thankful for them.
What was it that won you the job?
I think I'm not really sure. I think, like I said, just coming in each day, trying to get better. Trying to be consistent. I think that's the biggest thing at the quarterback position is just being consistent.
You mentioned the conversation where the coaches told you. What did that mean to you? I guess to have them say that you were the guy.
It's everything. It means everything. Kansas is a great school. It's a Power 5 conference. This is kind of every kid's dream, to play quarterback at this level. It was really good.
Jason, what did you think of the reaction to this win afterwards? All the students and everything like that.
I thought it was great. The school hasn't had a win in a couple years, so I wasn't expecting it. But it was just great. Seeing everybody smiling. Just seeing everybody happy. From the team, the fans, the coaches. Seeing little kids running around. It was just great.
Hey, Jason, what did you make of the way that Lawrence Arnold played tonight?
He stepped up really big for us tonight. He's been in practice, trying to get better each day. Like I said, just along with us, everybody on the team is trying to get better. But I think, he stepped up this week. He's been working hard. I'm extremely proud of him, and I'm just thankful he's on our side.
Is he one of your favorite targets because of that height?
I'm thankful for all the receivers. Lawrence is a big piece. But all the guys played great tonight. Lawrence had the touchdowns, but I think the other receivers, they did good blocking tonight. It was just a good night overall for us. We still got some stuff to work on, but it's a night to enjoy tonight.
Jason, any taste of the 4th and 10? What was going through your mind on that one?
We got to get it. We got to get it. That's what I went into the huddle saying. I said, hey, let's go. Let's dig deep. We got to get this. And you saw what happened.
You're going to Mason on that one, or just saw him open?
Just kind of reading the defense. I missed the play earlier in the game, and he was there and hit it. He caught it, and we got the first down.
Hey, Jason, you guys were taking it pretty easy all game, a nice kind of a slow tempo. Then all of a sudden they're late. You had to pick it up. What was it like as you had to start picking up the pace?
I think it was good for me. We started off kind of slow tonight. It's something we got to work on. We got to come out stronger, faster next week. But when we got it going, we got it going. We kind of struggled a little bit early on, like I said. But I think the tempo helps a little bit. Getting the offensive line going. Getting them moving. They had a heck of a night too, protection-wise, running the ball. I'm just really pleased with them and this whole team.
Jason, just big picture, what does a win do for you guys?
It's everything. This team has been needing it for a very long time. This team we've we've came in this summer, this fall camp. We worked extremely hard for this moment here. Going into that last drive, I told the guys, let's go. We got to get this. We got to get this for this team. We got to get this for this school. We got to get this for this city.
Anything else for Jason? All right, thanks everyone. One more player coming up. Okay, we have defensive end Kyron Johnson here. Go ahead with your questions.
Hey, Kyron, the defense really carried the team in the first half, especially. Just how important was your all's play early on, and what do you think of the way everybody's kind of stepped up there?
I just thought it was excellent. Like how we went into the game and how we finished the game, it was basically a mindset for us that we have to get this win, or it's just back to the drawing board, basically. But it was just an excellent feeling.
What did you like most about the defense? I mean, it really did seem like a lot of guys were contributing, and the D-line had a really good night.
The fact that, like, we went in with a confident effort and, like, we stayed that way. No matter how bad things got, like in the fourth quarter, and yes, some heads went down, but like as I said before, us captains, is up to us to like bring them along and just be like, you can't quit. You got to keep hope. You got to keep fighting.
For you guys as defensive players, what's it like in that final minute or so when you're watching the offense kind of hoping for the best, and just kind of what's that like, kind of the feelings and emotions of that?
That it's not really, it's out of our control. We can't really do nothing about it but support them and like try to tell them to keep their heads high and keep fighting, just like we did.
And what'd you think of how the offense responded there late when you guys had to get a touchdown?
I thought it was excellent. I thought it was great. I thought it was just what we needed.
Kyron, on that note, did you get a chance to watch the game-winning touchdown? And what did you see, if you were able to see it?
I did watch it, and I was too busy getting tugged and pulled by so many people saying that we got the dub. It was crazy. Just know that.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think, in a big picture sense, what do you think this means to Lance Leipold? What do you think this means to you guys as a team?
I think it means a lot, but it's still, and I think it means a lot to Coach Leipold as well, but we still have more to build on because it, like, as you saw, it wasn't a pretty win, but it was a win. But like I said, back to the drawing board and have some things to tighten up.
You had that one play, you came kind of screaming off the edge, you got the sack, forced a fumble. Could you just describe what you saw in that play? And I guess, do you get extra excited when you realize you've gotten past the guy, there's no one else, and it's just you and a quarterback?
The only thing that's going through my head probably then was just speed. Like when I literally say that, like I literally say, like I'm just trying to get off the rock and go make a sack. I didn't even expect myself to even cause a fumble. That just happens. So.
Hey, Kyron, what did you make of the way Caleb Taylor played, stepped up whenever Sam Burt went down?
It was just what we needed because with Sam being like the leader of the D-line, we needed someone else to step up and fill in for his position because we need someone because when he leaves and when we leave, basically the seniors leave, we're going to have someone who's going to step up, and he played a good role in stepping up and being the leader that we needed.
Overall, how do you think you guys played as a unit on the D-line?
I think we played excellent. Of course, like I said, we got some stuff to tighten up, but I think we played excellent.
Aaron, what did Coach tell you after the game? Tell you guys?
Coach Leipold?
Yeah.
He was like, I'm so glad to be our head coach. He was just so glad to be our head coach, and he was just like, on to the next, basically.
Any fun moments on the field afterwards? It looked like quite a scene out there.
Yeah, everybody trying to shake your hand and take pictures, but you know me, I found my family, and after that, I just went inside.
All right. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you Monday.
Thank you.